Welcome back to the Football Terrace Champions League live draw and reaction. Man United are back. Chelsea, Liverpool fans and City fans are plenty. And you can support any team, really. It's going to be an interesting draw. We're here for the next hour or so. We're going to be joined by some of our wonderful guests, some of our wonderful panel. We want your views, though. We want your opinions. There has been some big breaking Jadon Sancho news as well. Oh, Jadon's coming to Manchester. I don't know if he is, but there has been some breaking news. I'm going to show it to you. You want to see it? You want to see it? Do you want to see it? I can't hear you from the back. Let me show you this. Let me show you a little saying. Let's read this. Jadon Sancho was a no-show for Borussia Dortmund training today. The squad began showing up from midday for COVID testing. Training began at 3. He wasn't there. Sancho has not driven into the training ground. And Sky Sports has been told because he's still suffering from the respiratory infection, which prevented him travelling with the team to yesterday's German Super Cup final. This is the best bit. This, in turn, means he is unlikely to play on Saturday. Saturday. I don't know what it means, but it's the truth. Well, it's the truth in terms of he ain't at training today. I have tweeted Jan Urge Firotov, Christian Falk, and Fabrizio for them to confirm. That's what I'm asking. Jadon Sancho, is he coming to Manchester United? Let's see what happens. I think it could be well and truly on its way. But make sure you do me a favor before you go any further on this stream. Hit the like button, please, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Terry's face when Man United get Bayern. Listen, bro, we're going to move on to that in a minute. I'm not worried about who we get. I am scared of no man. I am scared of nobody when it comes to the Champions League. I'm just not. I have zero fear of any club. None. And we'll get onto that a little bit later when the boys are on here. We've got a few esteemed gentlemen in the background. I say gentlemen. We've got KJ, who is one. He's a man. And then we've got little boy like Ram, as again.
What up, dude?
What's going on, boys? I mean, we're going to talk Champions League in a few moments, as we know. What do you make, KJ, of the situation with Sancho? We obviously spoke about it. I didn't even know how long ago now, like an hour or so ago. Now this news has come out that he is not in training again. Are you allowing yourself to get excited?
I'm staying reserved. I am. Because remember, he legit could also have this respiratory problem, but more likely it's not that. But it's a big sign. It's a good sign, and we just gotta keep hoping that he doesn't turn up for training or plays on Saturday. Because if he don't, then we know what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Ram, how about yourself, mate? I know you've kept quite quiet about all of this over recent times, but you haven't really been about. I know you've gone back to uni and stuff, but do you think him not being in? Do you believe that he's ill? First and foremost, do you think Sancho's ill, really?
No, absolutely not. I think it's a bit like the Coutinho thing where he had that little neck injury. I feel like it's going to be the same thing.
Yeah. I hear you on that. It's one of them things where I don't even want to be I'm not even trying to sort of be overly confident with it. I just don't think he's got an injury, and it's happened now at this point. It's coincidence, isn't it? Like, I don't believe in coincidences in relation to that. And I'm sure we'll delve into that a little bit more later. Get your super chat questions in now, people. We want to hear from you. We're here for the next hour or so, but up next, starting very, very soon, is the draw for the Champions League. I'm not sure where any of there's no Chelsea fans here yet. Probably no City fans going to turn up. Obviously got Ram here. Ram here representing Liverpool. Oh, it's peak, isn't it? Like literally.
Shut up, bro. Shut up.
It's a fresh start. Fresh start for Ram. Look at him. He's got the fresh trim. He's got the fresh lights. Come on now.
Yeah, I'm liking that setup there, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's changing up.
Yeah, it looks. Oh, you got the board. Where's the peacock feathers, bro? Did you bring the peacock feathers with you?
Nah, man. I couldn't, man. Nah, it stays at home.
That'd have been a good talk. That would have been a good talk. Speaking of uni, here he is.
Here I am.
Flip flop. Oh no, you're at uni, and so David at uni. Look at this, the uni boys.
Oi.
Hello.
Literally the in-betweeners.
9K a week for freaking Zoom calls.
Yeah.
You're paying for the most expensive streaming service in history.
Do you know what? You're also paying for something that you could learn on Wikipedia. Most of you, most degrees you could learn on Wikipedia. Anyway, like it's not even a big thing. Like, unless you become a doctor or a lawyer or like something like that. What are you studying? Oh, you're doing film, innit, Ram? Cool. Lincoln, what are you studying?
No, I'm not.
No, he's not doing film. He's not doing film.
I'm
Don't
doing
you want to be a
marketing.
director, film director?
I'm doing history.
I swear we've had this conversation.
Yeah,
You want to be a film director, but you're studying history. That's cool. I want to be a doctor, but I'm studying Adelaide bricks. Well, clever. What a smart move. Lincoln, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing marketing.
Oh, cool.
That's
Good.
right.
That's cool. It's broad, but it's
Yeah.
good. And how about yourself, David?
Engineering.
Very good. Big.
Yeah.
That's a real course. You're going to earn big money, bro. That's proper, bro. You're earning the buckaroonies. I've got a
I
friend.
can't even say that. Man did film at uni, so.
But you're doing film now in life. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You went to uni to learn a skill that's getting you through life and paying your bills. Ram's one of those guys that's going to be turning up for jobs that had nothing to do with history. Going, but if someone sent me a CV and had a degree, but the degree had zero to do with the job they were applying for, I didn't even interview them. Instant rejection. I don't want to hear that, bruv. I don't want to hear you wasted. That tells me you wasted your life. I don't need time wasters in my business.
Thanks, Terry. I appreciate that.
Only messing with you, bro. Champions League draw though is here, is upon us. Are you boys excited?
Yeah, man.
It's a Champions
Very.
League. I'm just looking at the intro again. I just get the goosebumps.
Vibes.
Yeah, absolutely. But do me a favor, Link. Where's the microphone on your earphones?
Oh yeah, right. It's kind of messed up. Usually on streams I wear a hoodie, so we just keep it right there.
I was gonna say I need you to get away from your clothes because it rubbing is really loud. It needs to,
Now it's loud.
All right. Yeah, let me sort something out.
Cool. All right, bro. Sort that out, bro. I've muted you because that noise is killing me, bro. Jan Fjortov has supposedly tweeted. He hasn't. I tweeted him. I think maybe he responded to me. Hang on a sec. No one's tweeted me. Why would he tweet me? Well, I did tweet him. Sometimes you get a response, don't you, from those guys? But none of them have come back to me as it stands right now. Yeah, but we're excited about David. Are there any teams that you personally want to avoid?
I want the easiest route as possible. I am not one of these guys who's like, I want a really hard group and I want to see how good my team is. No, I want to get to the round of 16 as the first seed. Simple. So give me Ferencváros, give me Krasnodar, give me Midtjylland. I don't care. Give me Zenit. Easy. I want it easy.
I hear that. Pav here with the super chat says, I want Juve in our group so we can play against Ronaldo one last time before he calls time on his career. That's quite good. I like that. That makes a lot of sense. But how about yourself, Ram? I mean, your second stroke third favorites, depending on what bookmakers you read. Is there anybody that... Hang on. Oh, so Jan saying he is in training today. Ooh, interesting. So that's interesting that Sky Sports says something different. Oh, I feel sad now.
Back in the day, you'd have been like, "No, Sky Sports is the source." Now it's like,
yeah,
Sky Sports is the source.
But it's like all these things, man. I feel like I say, I just report on what's out there. I get excited by some that, like, you know, people say, you excited? Of course. Like if Fabrizio right now said, "Here we go, Sancho," I'm going to be excited. If it then falls through, I'll be disappointed. It's pretty normal, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's like being on a promise that falls through, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Liverpool, do you fear anybody in this tournament? Is there anyone you're worried about coming up against?
No, honestly, I can't think of anyone that can beat us. I think player for player, we probably have the best starting 11, and I think our squad is so much stronger now. And I can't even Bayern Munich, we took one of their best players and added it to our squad. So I don't think they'll beat us. Honestly, I can't think of anyone that can beat us, really.
Yeah.
Is that right now?
Sorry, read it. Yeah, that's fine, mate. That's fine. No, you can't think of anyone that can beat you.
Well, anyone can beat us, but player for player, man for man, I can't think of anyone that can outplay us.
I think not Dortmund. I think Bayern would have something to say.
Yeah,
about
that's what I'm confused.
I don't even think Bayern, because if you look at us player for player, like our front three, only Lewandowski would be in our front three. Our midfield three, I'd probably say Kimmich would get in there, and the back line.
Muller would get in there. So would Goretzka.
No, Thiago, Fabinho, and Kimmich.
Goretzka in that.
Goretzka would happily easily get in there.
No. For me, it's
And
Fabinho.
Thomas.
Kimmich, and
Yeah, look,
Fabinho, Kimmich, and Thiago. But I think Kimmich can do anything, man.
We can get into that a little later. I think, look, they won it. You guys are brilliant. I respect them. I was going to be shocked if you said you fear anybody. KJ, from your point of view, do you want a bit like David? Do you want an easy run? Do you want to get through this simplistically? Or are you not bothered about who Manchester United come up against?
Obviously, as a fan, you want to get to the rounds easy as you can. So I'm with David. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, it's all luck-based. It doesn't really matter who we get. We just got to face what we got in front of us and try and become top 2 in the group. Like it is what it is. If we end up getting Bayern, I know Aaron, we might need to check on Aaron, actually.
Oh, yeah.
After this. But yeah, I'm not like Aaron, who's super worried about, what if we get Bayern? I don't. It is what it is. If we get them, we get.
If we do get Bayern, like the test is there. Like I don't know whether it's just because we're approaching the draw right now. But I'm saying to myself, if we get Bayern, I do not mind. I will want that challenge for our players.
It's not even that. It's not even this challenge thing. It's like, we have no choice but to play them. You know what I mean? Like, in our group.
Like, we have to play home and away.
Like, it's all good. Like, I've seen us play so badly and then beat Juventus when we shouldn't have. So, like,
that one.
it is what it is, man. Like, bring on whoever. As long as we make it through.
Yeah, no, I think that's the most important thing, as you say. It's making it through, getting through that point. As an example, we're going to get the pots up in just a moment, so everybody can see. I'm going to share them on the screen. But Mansour Ahmed here said that Man City are going to get Shakhtar Donetsk as
They can't.
He says,
no,
okay. Let's read the boys. We'll debate the super chat in a sec. As a Liverpool fan, I'd like to have Dortmund, Leipzig in our group, firework group, but we will win. So they
can't have Leipzig in the same group. They're both in Germany.
Yeah. No. They can get Shakhtar. I don't care about this whole part 2 business. It's going to happen. There'll be some random loophole where it's going to be like, Shakhtar and Man City I'd
love Bayern to get City because I want Sane to tear them up.
In terms of the groups, we're going to put that up on the screen right now. It's going to get a link up here from a newspaper that it's in. I'm going to zoom in a bit so we can see it all a little clearer. That's it essentially. They're the pots. Pot 1, Bayern Munich, Sevilla, Real Madrid.
If you go to the BT Twitter page, they have like a clearer picture with the badges.
Okay, I'll go to that in a second. They're the teams on there that are on there. I mean, let's just look at your teams here. So Chelsea, that we could all take like Liverpool are in that as an example, but Chelsea and Man United that are in group pot 2. Which of those pot 1 guys would be your preferred choices?
Porto.
Zenit, bro. Nah, Zenit, fam.
Bro, they got the best defender in the world. Dejan Lovren's playing for them.
I would love to slap them out with Dejan Lovren. I would love it, bro.
I don't need my team trekking to Russia. I don't need that, honestly.
Oh, that's a shout, actually.
Yeah, that's a shout. How far is it from St. Petersburg to London or Manchester?
No, it's just the weird hours and stuff. Teams always complain about going to places like Russia like
And the
Ukraine
weather
as
as
well.
well. The weather's a bit mad.
Kiev, yeah, and they play on 4G pitches, and it's
Okay, really?
Yeah, they're the groups there that are a little bit easier to see and digest as an example. Yeah, I mean, Zenit, yeah, just because of the travel. Porto, if I had to go in order, I'd go Porto first as a Man United fan. Zenit would be second, followed by Sevilla.
Yeah.
Actually,
Ooh,
hang on, let me finish talking. I prefer Sevilla over Zenit because of the travel. And we outplayed Sevilla in the Europa League. We just didn't finish our chances, so they don't scare me as an example. Then I'd go Zenit. After that, I'd go. I wouldn't mind playing Real Madrid. If Real Madrid don't scare me like they used to. There's no Ronaldo anymore. That's not. Of course, they're very good and they can beat you. Don't scare me. Paris Saint-Germain, followed by Juve, followed by Bayern. Obviously, we can't get Liverpool. So, I mean, in terms of that group, Bayern are really scary. Juve scare me. Paris, yeah. I'm not scared of Paris Saint-Germain. Everybody else, I'm really not phased with at all in that group, at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not as sold on Juve as everybody else is. I want to see what Pirlo's like because obviously he hasn't even managed anything.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
He ain't managed anything. So be interesting to see what teams he lines up with and how he uses Ronaldo and so on. He's got Morata as well now. So
Again, how's a guy keep getting big money moves?
he's not actually a bad player. He just can't finish.
He's got the best agent in the world.
Ram, from your point of view, mate, who from pot 2 do you want as a Liverpool fan? Which is the team you think? Because in fairness to you, other than Shakhtar Donetsk, that's probably going to be number one choice, right? Other than Shakhtar, you could get Ajax, Dortmund, Atletico, Barca. Like this is what's crazy about it. Man United, Man City, or Chelsea. If one of us gets Sevilla, Porto, or in fact, all three of us in pot 2 could end up with an easier group than Liverpool. That's actually a fact.
Yeah, it is.
It's a fact. Liverpool can end up with a tougher group than Man United. And because there's 3 of us in pot 2, it actually damages Liverpool because Liverpool are going to get one. If you get Shakhtar, great. But if you don't, you're getting Dortmund, Ajax, Atletico, Barca. Now, you'd want Ajax because Ajax have lost nearly all their players now. But if you don't get Ajax or Shakhtar, you're getting a really big team. You've got 2. You get what I mean? It could be really peak here for Liverpool. It could be really peak for Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, imagine.
I wouldn't be surprised if we get Atletico. I wouldn't be surprised if we get Atletico again.
We're looking strong this season. Simeone coming back to Anfield.
Suarez and Costa up top.
Bro. Thiago, bro. We forget Thiago now.
I reckon. Imagine a group of Liverpool, Atletico Madrid, Inter Milan, and just take your pick of the last guy. Gladbach.
Mönchengladbach. Oh,
yeah, imagine that, fam.
That's group of death. Right
tough
there.
There's tough one. Or you could even throw in something else. Look at Liverpool. They got Atletico, as we said, and then they had like a Leipzig, I think would be tough in that group, or an Inter, and then something like a Lokomotiv Moscow, which means they've got to do that traveling. Do you get what I mean? They're going to beat them, but so there's some really tough draws there for the teams in pot 1 more than anything. And even think about, we're thinking about this as Chelsea, City, and United fans who we don't want. The likes of Paris Saint-Germain, Juve, Real Madrid, they don't want us either, They don't want Man United maybe they want Man United. They don't want Man City. Like you could actually end up like it's not as like that's because pot 2 is so strong. Like pot 2 and pot 1 on paper, barring Zenit and Porto, and probably now, if you take out Porto, Zenit, Shakhtar, and Ajax, everybody else in pot 1 and pot 2 has got an outside chance of going deep into this tournament, if not winning it. Like it's not as easy as people are making out, It's not as easy as people are making out.
Terry, like when I look at pot 1, it's not about are we better than them. It's can in the 2 nights we play them, because now home and away is almost not a thing unless they do let fans into the stadium in certain countries. It's can we beat them on a one-off game at least 1 out of the 2 times? Because if we show up against Real Madrid and they don't show up, we can beat Real Madrid. And then I think that's the same for United and City as well. So you only have to take points away once. And even if both games are draws, that benefits you because then you just have to beat the teams below you to go through.
No, mate, I couldn't agree with you more in relation to that. That's why, I know a lot of United fans, for whatever weird reason, are sitting at home today completely panicking about who we may or who we may not get. I'm excited. I want, if we pull out Real Madrid, Bayern, Juve, I'm not going to be like, I'm up for that, because you know what? What about if you beat them? What does that do for your confidence as a team? People are always looking for the negative side of things. And for me, it's a big positive. Let's talk about chances in the Champions League. I want to start with Liverpool as we gear up for the draw beginning. We won't go to Ram on this. Rivals, KJ, how do you see Liverpool getting on in the tournament this year?
Semi-finals. I expect semi-finals at least this season. I think what happened with Madrid was, it was funny, but it was like very fortuitous and circumstantial. I think if you play that game like 10 more times, Liverpool win that 8 times out of 10. So I feel like Liverpool would definitely have a good run this season, and especially with Thiago coming in and Diego Jota, they'll be able, the rotation that they're able to do in the Champions League will be very good. So yeah, I can see them getting semi-finals minimum.
Yeah, I agree. That comment back there from Christopher that said, don't sleep on Atalanta. I wouldn't. However, it's the second year in where more people will be aware of them. So their tactics and system are not a shock. Equally, they have lost a few of their stars.
If they lose their players, yeah.
Well, they lost one. The one lad to is about 3 or 4 they've lost. So I'm not sleeping on them.
Castagna's gone.
Yeah, Castagna's gone. But on top of that, it's a year. They're a year older. Look at like Monaco. They had that 1 year. That was the 1 year they could have done it, and then didn't work. And then players start being, and it's very, very difficult to kind of bounce back in relation to that. But what about yourself, David? When it comes to Liverpool, give me your thoughts on them.
I mean, it's unfair to expect a final, but they're the second best team in the competition. So not that it'd be disappointment if they don't make it to the final, but I think that's what they should aim for, definitely, because there aren't many teams that over 2 legs are going to beat that team, regardless of whatever I think of Liverpool as a club. Like they are one of the premier teams right now. So to beat them over 2 legs is an incredible tough task.
Yes. I mean, they are thereabouts. Let's talk Man City for a moment, because Man City are in this sort of situation where a lot of people have looked at Poch coming in, and the reason Poch was there is to win a Champions League. Some feel it's his last chance to do it. Pep, sorry. Some have said that it's his last chance to do it at Man City, because it looks as though this is going to be his last season. Where do you rate City, Lincoln? Where do you rate City's chances?
So with the transfer that they made, I see them going to quarterfinals, like they've done every season. But the expectations for Man City are high this season, especially they're high on Pep Guardiola. They're even just as high on Pep Guardiola as they are for City. Like there is that burden for the Man City players to deliver on the expectations that Pep Guardiola must do something in the Champions League, if not win the whole thing. So I do expect them to reach the quarterfinals, but there's that slight doubt in me on whether they can. There's that slight mental doubt in me that's saying that they can go further.
Yeah, the mental doubt's there because they've never done it before. So I completely get and concur with that. I think it's a very sensible train of thought. Ram, Chelsea. Can Chelsea win it?
Ideally, anyone can win the Champions League, but are they going to do it is going to be highly unlikely. Like I think 6 months in, they'll start to gel together, but I think they're just teams that have a better manager and have a better chemistry between one another. So Bayern, obviously Liverpool, Real Madrid, maybe like Inter Milan.
Are you saying yes or no?
No, I don't think so. I think they'll get quarterfinals definitely, but that's they're going to get unstuck in the quarterfinals.
I hear that. A comment here says, I expect Juve to win this year. Do you know what, Steph? I don't expect them to. I obviously want Man United to win it. I'm a Man United fan. We're in the tournament. If Man United don't, 2 reasons I want Juve winning it is Buffon, because I would love for him to finish his career with the Champions League winners medal. And if Ronaldo, I've always said, if Ronaldo was to win it with his 3rd club from a 3rd different continent and also win it for the 6th time, he becomes, in my view, the unprecedented greatest football player of all time. So if and when Man United go out of the tournament, and I'd say if and when because I'm trying to be sensible here, I then become a full-on Juve fan when it comes to the rest of the tournament because I want it for those 2 reasons. That's my view.
He will be the highest. He'll be the only player to have 6 Champions Leagues as a player, wouldn't he? Along with some Real Madrid legend. I think
he'll have 6. Yeah, first player in the modern era to have 6, but it's beyond the 6. It's the fact that it's with 3 different clubs. That for me, plus is the most amount of goals. Plus, you add everything into it. I'd love him to do it for that reason. But of course, if it was Man United Juve in the final, I'd want us to batter them, bruv. Like I didn't get that record then,
Terry, I got a request from Kishon, sorry, from the morning show.
Yeah. Send him a link.
Sorry, I got a question because we talk about Man City and their mentality. Do you think it's the same thing with Juventus? Because they've lost quite a few finals in the Champions League. Like I think they've lost about 4 successive finals, and obviously last season they got beaten by Lyon. Do you think the season before that they got beaten by Ajax?
It's a good question. I don't think it's about bottle because their club has won these tournaments. Their club is at the elite end of the spectrum. They're not like a Man City that won the lottery and have come along and building up to that. I don't think it's that. I just think that they've not quite been like the 2 finals they lost, the recent ones, Barca and against Real Madrid. If Cristiano Ronaldo had been playing for them instead, they would have won. In my view, they just didn't. What they didn't have in either of those teams was someone like a Ronaldo. They had really good players in that team, and the Barcelona one was disappointing. I wanted a bit more from them in that game. Didn't quite happen when they played Real Madrid, but Real Madrid just did a madness that day. They even scored. It goes unspoken about now, but that Mandzukic overhead kick,
it was good.
God, yeah.
No one even talks about it because of what ended up sort of happening. But no, I don't know if it's mentality, but it's a good question and point. David, I want to come to you before this draw starts. Manchester United, what are they going to do in the tournament this year? And you notice I've specifically asked rivals to assess rivals rather than us be biased. But what do you reckon Man United will do?
I expect a quarter-final. I mean, the thing with the Champions League is that it is a game of randoms. Like, you could fully end up with Krasnodar in the round of 16, Marseille in the quarterfinal, and then, like, Leipzig in the semi, and then suddenly your expectations change. But I'd expect you to at least make the quarterfinal. Anything after that is a bonus.
And I think that's pretty fair. I mean, if United made a quarterfinal this year, as long as the way I always look at it is, as long as we don't go out and get embarrassed. If we're in the quarterfinal and you get knocked out by Bayern Munich and it's 3-2 on aggregate, it's like, okay, you gave it a go where we're at. But yeah, I mean, would you be happy with a quarterfinal elite?
Yeah, it's what I expect. Actually, I don't want to say expect, but that's what I can hope for. I don't see us winning it. I don't see us coming anywhere near to a semi-final or even a final. So a quarterfinal to me, I'll be happy with. Shows the progression and shows that, even though we aren't the strongest Man United team that there's been, that we still can do stuff in Europe and build from that. So yeah, quarterfinals, I'll be happy with that.
Yeah, no, I think I would be as well. Chris here said, I don't know about this draw, but I'm still in shock that chap on the last stream didn't know what Only Fools and Horses was. Yeah, that is mad. I know Prime grew up in Ireland, but still, that's...
Really? Even I've heard of the show. I don't watch it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's like one of those ITV free ones. My mum watches them all the time. Yeah. Heartbeat.
You've never watched Only Fools and Horses. Culturally, you should go and watch it. It's like working class.
It's very British, fam.
Yeah. It's like it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's been I didn't realize a few years ago it's been remade in so many countries with like in different ways, which was mad. There's like a Turkish version. I even read there's a Tunisian version. I was like, mad. That's crazy. I never knew that. But yeah, we're a few moments away from this draw beginning. It's doing it. Do you know what annoys me about these draws? I know they've got to make a TV show out of it, but it's like just start with a draw, bruv. I don't want to see.
Yeah.
Do the damn draw, bruv. Another super chat here says, "What do you guys think about Ajax?"
I know they've. Sorry, KJ, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, they've got the European pedigree. They're a big team in Europe. They've got the infrastructure to still do something. For them, getting the round of 16 is what they would want. I think just make it out of the group stage and then see what you could do from there. It's a very big thing for them to be in the Champions League every year. So yeah, man, I don't expect them to do what they did before with the semi-finals and stuff, but round of 16, like, they'll be fine. Like, they'll be a fine team.
Yeah, I agree. Comment here from Mike who says Man United and Chelsea will not make it out of the group stages.
That's dependent on who you
say that.
Exactly. That's fully dependent. This is my thing. Like the Champions League, yeah, it's cool to win, but it is a game of randoms. You like Chelsea, our worst team that we had in the Abramovich era, when in like the period of the Lampard, Terry, Cole, won the Champions League. There are so many years we should have won the Champions League and we didn't.
Yeah, and on that, if you go and look at Man United,
KJ, stop.
True, but if you look at Man United's run to winning it in '99 and 2008, it was just barring Bromby in the group stages, and there would always be a couple in group stage. You get a couple of minnows, but it was just hard rounds the whole way through, and we won. And there've been other years where I've gone, that seems like a simple quarterfinal or an easier quarterfinal, and you get dumped out. You know, I mean, it's and also even in games, man. I remember going 1-0 up against Bayern Munich, Rooney, thinking, boom, we're on this, and then they came back and won 2-1. And then we went like 3-0 up in no time at all at Old Trafford. I thought, we're breezing through to the next round. And we went out. I think they went on to, that actually was the year that
they went on to the final.
Yeah, and Inter won the treble. But it was like, if we'd have got past them, I actually fancied that Man United team with the form we were in that season to beat Inter. I really did. Inter were a good low block side, but but then we got knocked out and it happens. You think, and I remember watching the rest of the tournament thinking, we could have taken all these teams. Like they weren't that good. And sometimes it's annoying when you watch a year where nobody looks that great and you drop out early. You think, we could have hit some form or whatnot. But
I remember when Ronaldo missed a penalty and I thought, we're going to win. And then, John Terry came along.
Bro, that was a madness that night. That was an absolute mad. I was so nervous watching that game. I always remember this. I drunk so many beers.
It's classic Terry.
Just normal football fan, really. Me and my boys drunk so much, but I weren't drunk. I was stone cold sober because I think the nerves are burning it off. And then game ended. One celebrate, do whatever. About 10 minutes went by, and then it was like, bang! I was finished. I couldn't stand up. And the alcohol, it had like a delayed reaction. Christopher here says, "Oh no, that's that man like Kai." Sancho back in training according to Jan. So Terry United are holding into straws.
We're basically saying we're clutching that we're not going to get Sancho. It ain't happening. He's been on this. He's been on this from the beginning. It's fine.
Do you know what I love about people? Is that everyone's got a prediction, and if your prediction comes true, fair play. I love how people try to twist their predictions into, but I know this is what's happening. No, you're just guessing, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's like if you pick the lottery numbers and they come off, you're not Nostradamus. You just guessed right. Do you get what I mean? You didn't predict the end of the world. Christopher here said your prediction will be in the group of death. Oh, sorry, who will be in the group of death? Oh, that's a tough one to who will be in the group of death.
Check backstage, Terry, by the way.
Oh, here we go. Kish is with us now as well. How you doing, Kish? You don't need to be that close to the camera, bro. How you doing, mate? You good?
Yeah.
Oh, it's froze. That is very okay. There we go. Okay. Are you happy to be on, bro?
Oh yeah, definitely. I always wanted to be on Terry's show, man.
I think there's a delay. That's why.
Yeah, slight delay. They're still dragging out getting this damn draw started.
Oh, Terry, I was going to say, you are right. I think it starts at 5, the actual draw.
No, it doesn't.
They can't be making us wait that long. If it is, I'm ending the stream now, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
To go for a nap.
Hang on, I've gone to this TV guide here. Now the draw. Oh my god, yeah, the draw don't end till 6. Show that end till 6. You serious? You serious?
Wow.
No, but Terry, they have to give the awards out, don't they?
What?
In
Do
between, and then they got the
no one
last
cares.
award at the end.
Do you remember last year when Cantona was out here talking about like huge, like
Lord of the Flies and shit?
That was
madman, complete madman.
You could do our own draw right here.
I'm seriously thinking about ending the stream and coming back in an hour. I'm already bored. Not of you lot, but of just okay, cool. Let's get the draw out now. I thought it was on for like 40 minutes. I thought it was gonna be done by like 4:35 at the latest.
You gotta remember, whenever you wait for do something, add an extra an hour and a half because the
Did you guys know that Drogba was bald? No,
He went bald with grace. Terry, you should take a leaf out of the book. Take a leaf out of the book.
I don't think he.
What do you mean? I don't have no comb over here. My hair feels like I shaved it off, bruv.
Do you know someone that can't accept he's going bald? Gareth Bale. The man bun's just hiding there.
Wait, no, he's got hair. Lincoln. He's got hair, fam. He's got a lot of hair. Why do you think he went to the bald patch?
There's a guy that goes to my gym, right? And there's 2 of them, and they train together. One of the guys always has a snapback on, right? And his hair's quite long out the sides of it, a bit like a skater guy. And I was doing something, I was looking at his head, and he's got like, you know, the snapbacks, and you can kind of see through the sort of plasticky bits. It's just completely bald, right? So he has the hair's all long, but then he just has a hat on, so it looks like he's got hair. And I just think to myself, you're not a bad looking bloke, but can you imagine like you with a girl? He's got the hair like, and he pulls the hat off, and man looks like Friar Tuck, like he's terrible, right? And then this other dude, his friend with him, has this big man bun on top of his head. And I see him in the changing rooms. There's no hair on top. He just has it in a man bun on the top and has it there. It's quite a lot of hair underneath. So it looks like he's got hair on top. And I'm like, that's so weird, man. That's, you know, you're talking about that fragility thing with some guys when they go bald. That I was like, wow.
You know who should accept that it's time to let it go. As much as I like him as a player, Sadio Mane, the hairline, fam. Yeah. The hairline's going back, bro. Stop.
Oh, yes. Sadio Mane is hairline is square, but now I'm saying his hairline is square, but like, you know, that's the real hairline that has to go.
Like, it does, man. Let it go, bro. When he came out of lockdown, it was peak, bro.
No, the Aubameyang is the worst one. The Aubameyang after lockdown that's a different man. That is a different guy. That's his brother, definitely.
No, that was Aubameyang. That's what that was.
Aubameyang, yeah.
Most footballers came out of lockdown looking like caveman. Like no trim for months.
Yeah, but for some people it works.
You know, talking about Jadon Sancho, like when the season started back after the restart, like remember before he got his haircut, like on form, like he was bad and people were saying like he needed that trim and all that type of stuff. He really got the cave, man.
I hear that. So, some of these players just need to like.
I think they're starting.
Yeah, they're starting it. Oh, and look at that! It's 2 ex-Chelsea players doing it.
What's your issue, bro?
Confirmation of winning it.
What's wrong? Arsenal and Liverpool fans are some of the weakest men I've ever met in my life. Legit weak. The referees. You think they can cheat, bro? Like, you know, this sort of stuff. It ain't even worth cheating. Footballers are too dumb to cheat as well. Do it, right? Just deal with it, bro.
Oh no, Terry, to be fair, Terry, I'm fully on the conspiracy theories about the Champions League draws. I'm on it. Like the warm balls, wait.
So that means those 2 men, your ex players, are charlatans. Then
no. They don't do it now. Now it don't matter. Like realistically, it's not. This isn't the time to do it. It's when you get to like the quarterfinals and you want to have your dream final that you start separating teams. Like Real Madrid, Barcelona never go together.
Nah, Dave's only saying that because it's Drogba and Malouda doing the draw now, and
last year Petr Cech was doing the same thing.
It's all nonsense, bruv. Do you know what I mean? I swear it was a few years ago, or maybe last season, when I think Souness was doing an FA Cup draw. Somebody was doing something, and the guy with him pulled out a tough draw. Like it was Liverpool away at City, or whatever. And the Liverpool supporter, I think it was Souness or someone.
It was John Barnes. It was John Barnes.
It looked at him like it was his fault. Like, yeah, I get that. But this is how it is. Do you know what you'd also find? It's, how often do you see this? And it's actually happened this week. You'll see an FA Cup or a tie in a cup competition, and you end up seeing a league and a cup game almost back to back with each other. Like it's happened twice this week with United, Brighton, and Arsenal, Liverpool.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
The third and fourth rounds of the FA Cup, you'll see it, but oh shit! Equally, the amount of times you see at least one or two big signings happen, and they play the team that just left within a game or two. These things just seem to.
Oh wait, no, wait. If we can't get drawn Dortmund, but I was about to say if we got drawn Dortmund. You know it's happy. You know it's on.
Nah,
you know
man.
what's next.
You know what's next.
I want Bayern to face City, bro, so that Sane can do them a new one.
Oh man, that was criminal.
Well, boys, I actually do have a question. Like, you see these awards, right? So they're saying that Neuer is the best keeper in Europe right now. Who's next? Who's after him?
Alisson.
It has to be Alisson.
Kepa.
Yeah.
Gotta be Kepa.
No, because for me, it's still Oblak. I think Alisson's now
my
third.
days.
Oh,
Oh my days! You're going with that thing again.
I know.
You
No.
still-
Oh wait, Ram, why are you man so fragile, bro? You see how upset you just got? If I said
No,
Sterling,
David
Sterling was better for leaving Liverpool, you'd probably be upset as well.
No worries.
I wouldn't care about that because I think.
One mention of Oblak and they got PTSD after that the 10,000 saves that he made in the leg.
Nah, but it's just David. Whenever David says Oblak, I always remember him saying that he's head and shoulders above Alisson.
But did you not say that you would have Oblak over Alisson?
KJ,
No.
we don't remember that. We don't remember that.
I swear Ram said that on the PS4.
He never said. According to Ram,
I
never
didn't
said
say
it.
that.
You clearly did. I remember,
I didn't
Dave.
say that. I did not say those
Yes, you did,
things.
bro. You also said you would take Thomas Muller over Firmino too, bro.
Yeah, but anyone would with a brain. Like
I
Thomas Muller.
have a soft spot for
You
Thomas.
also
Muller.
said you'd marry your cousin, bruv. Remember all these, all these things, brother.
These are lies. Why are you lying?
Lies.
Why are you
Not a lie.
lying?
It's not a lie. You were like, my mum take you to her house. She won't come.
Nah. What?
He's like, marry her now.
Terry, I didn't know you had such a creative mind, bruv. I think you need to keep
Well,
it
you
to
know, I
yourself.
might become I don't have any qualifications in it, but I still have an aspiration to become a film director. I can't believe you, man. I get history. If you want to make films about history,
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I want to do. Like World War II and stuff like that. American Revolution, American Civil War. Like,
you realize that most of them films have already been made, bro.
I'm playing FIFA.
Yeah, but not by round. You see, he's going to put his own spin on it.
the old artistic touch, the artistic brush that I like to do.
There's Ram. That Ram does this film where this guy's having a chat with Hitler, and he's like, Hitler, we can end this all now. How are we going to end it? Words.
You're funny. You're funny.
That's an
Man.
inside
You're
joke.
funny.
Yeah.
Words.
Woo! You're
Oh,
Ram. Do
You
what
have
you're doing,
Boys
bro.
Don't Come Back and sing their song Words. You know that hit they had in the 90s. Words Don't Come Easily. That could be the hit tune to it. Go on, Ram. Bro, I can't believe you told me you want to be a film director and you're not studying anything to do with film. Do you do anything? Anything?
Yeah, me and my friend have. I mean, that's university. I do some filming for this society, but that's not going to happen anytime soon now, since everything's sort of shut off.
True.
Now, to be fair, Terry, a lot of film directors don't start out by doing film. A lot of them fall
Like,
into it.
Christopher Nolan did English at university, and then he
No,
just
of
got into film through the society.
Yeah, no, Terry's just insecure, so he needs to take the piss out of somebody else. So, you know.
Oh,
Hey, KJ, you do music videos, right?
Yeah.
On KJ, you're in film, right?
Yeah. I made them and watch them. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
All right, so boys,
can you
who's going to be top goal scorer in the Champions League this year?
Ooh.
question.
Right.
I want to say Greenwood so hard. I just said top goal scorer. Like,
Back it. I fully back it. I fully back it.
You
man.
know what?
The only way he's doing that is if we get like the worst teams in every part, and he bags like 5
7.
goals or a hat trick every game,
Yeah.
like in those games. Like that's the only way he's doing that. A man said,
Haaland, mate.
No, I don't think Dortmund will get far enough to even do that.
No, yeah, I agree. Someone said, "What about Dominic Calvert-Lewin? Could do."
Calvert-Lewin.
It's not. I get. It won't be a Liverpool player. It
You're
won't
going
be
to share it. We're going to share it.
So we're sharing words. No, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna have a little outside bet here. Worth it. One I could actually with money. I'm thinking Timo Werner.
Oh, is it? Is he?
Timo Rata.
Hold on, he scored a goal the other day. He scored more goals than your precious Firmino. Shush.
But they play different positions, Dave.
No, they don't. Oh, bro.
Stop that, bruv. Stop that. Ronaldo and Messi are always going to be there or thereabouts. Lewandowski can do it. But if I was going to put a bet on, if I'm going to sit there and go, I'm putting a bet on right now to make money out of it, I'm going to go have a little outside bet for a bit of Timo Werner.
Wow. Interesting. He's
over Haaland. Because the Haaland is a shot. I just don't think it would happen. But.
No, I get that. It also depends. I mean, this is top goal scorer is very dependent on who you have in your groups, generally speaking. Because if you're Timo Werner and you get like, as you say, if your group is, I'm just looking at these groups again now. If you were to get like Porto, that team, is it
Krasnodar and
then
you get Midtjylland.
And in Midtjylland, you could end up like with 7 or 8 goals against those teams, right?
That's how Lewandowski got his goals.
Oh, wait, you wanna hear an outside shout? No one talks about this guy, but he got the European Golden Boot. Immobile, bro.
Immobile
He plays for Lazio.
Lukaku.
Doesn't he play for Lazio?
Yeah, he plays for Lazio, but you don't get the Golden Boot for Europe, like, and you play for Lazio for no reason, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, but are Lazio in the Champions League?
Yes.
Yes.
They're in top 5. Yes.
And they're just about to sign one of the best young attacking midfield players in the world.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Like we are so sad that
25 mil.
25 mil for an absolute wonder kid. So it's
it's a bargain.
It's a steal.
Brazilian wonder.
Still got time to grow, man. He's still got time to grow and reach that potential.
You know what? I'm going to be boring. I think it's going to be Messi. I think he's going to be on a bit of a tear this year. Before
someone just said it wasn't Rashford's debut against Midtjylland. Yes, it was, and for that reason, I would love to get them again, just so Rashford can relive those moments and his bag a hat trick.
If he maybe Lautaro Martinez might be someone because he wants to be in that shop window for Barcelona, so maybe he might do a madness this year.
Who scores more goals? It's Lukaku more than Martinez.
I think Martinez is more of a creator / goal scorer, and Lukaku is just a poacher.
Yeah,
interesting.
I would love it. Haaland as well, though. Haaland is a good shout. Quality
I want Haaland to do really, really, really well this year. I want him to score 50 goals. I want his market value to be £180 million. Just so that someone picks him up for 50 million and I can turn around to all the uneducated, subhuman, ridiculously stupid football fans and we pick him up for 50 bars in the summer and be like, yeah, you know what I mean?
As much as I would be hilarious.
Terry, remember, you didn't pick him up for 50 mil. You picked him up for 10 mil because everyone's suddenly learned about how installed.
Yeah! Oh, yeah! Exactly.
For me, I think it's dependent on if the right players are still fit. I think if Marco Reus and if Jadon Sancho is still there, I think Haaland's going to get goals. Like two of the most creative players in the world.
Yeah, he will. I mean,
what I'll say to you is this about that though. Like that's part of Ram. That's part of your predictions. Like I think we've got to a point now. I say it like, well, Rashford will score this. Of course, it's a prerequisite if they're fit in it. You know what I mean? And whatnot. But what about Martial? Why are you laughing, Lincoln? You meant to be
No,
a Man
no,
U.
no.
They were sitting there with their earphones, looking like a Green Lantern. What are you saying?
Martial.
Why can't Martial do it?
I know. I'm thinking.
No Champions League pedigree. Well, he did score against Arsenal, didn't he? When he was like
No Champions
19.
League pedigree, fam.
What are you talking about, Ram? You ever watched football before?
He's played in it twice.
A man studying history and he don't know history.
Apparently, I just watched training videos. According to
You do. That's all you do, bro. You don't actually like football.
To be fair to him, his training videos thing has come true because they won the first three games.
Until tonight when Arsenal beat you.
Boy, imagine if Arsenal beat you, fam. That'd be so funny.
I don't care.
I think
they
they
need
might
to lose in the league. They need to lose in the league. That's the key. They got.
You know what? Sorry, Ram. You go. It's your team.
No, sorry. I think we're gonna put out a second team, and I think Arsenal are gonna be a little bit of a mix, like Gabriel and Saliba, and them not gonna be playing.
I'm a believer.
Apparently, Saliba and Gabriel are gonna be the next Maldini and Nesta. So yeah, they should be beating us, man.
Sleeper.
Wait, Ram. What did you just come out? What's just come out your mouth?
Apparently, Arsenal fans think Saliba and Gabriel are the next Maldini and Nesta. So apparently, they should.
That was one tweet I sent to him a couple of weeks ago, and he's been hanging on it for the past couple of weeks.
I'm vexed about that. Maldini and Nesta.
What I would say is, if we do get Sancho, Anthony Martial this season is going to score at least 8 Champions League goals.
Oh yeah. If the group stage is nice, he will do it in the group stage.
Wow, really? I swear last year Haaland had like 8 or 9, and he was bang. He didn't even play all the games.
Yeah, but he played for Salzburg.
And that's even more impressive.
No, it is impressive. But what I'm saying is, if we get the right group, he will get 8 goals in the group stage.
Do you know what's interesting? What I also find interesting about all of this, you know, like a lot of people like panicking over like, I haven't signed this player yet. I want this guy. If we don't get him we don't get Sancho, the world's over. This time last year, in terms of where the period of the season that we're at, no one had really heard of Haaland.
Mm-hmm.
There will be 2 players that break.
Actually, no. That's. I get what you're saying.
Oh yeah,
Nobody was talking about him in terms of like being a player that everybody was looking at buying. So I just feel like there'll be 2 or 3 players that are going to emerge this season. What's going on, Neeks? Man, like Neeks.
Wait, what? What's this? This ain't your house.
Yeah. What? Wait.
I'm working.
Is that?
Look at that setup.
I'm working from home. Month end.
He looks like you work. You know, he looks like Neeks. He looks like you work in the Western. What's it called? Western trade. So, your Western Union. Looks like you work for Western Union, man. You'll be converting some Jamaican dollars for some pounds, fam. You know what I'm saying?
I've got a question for you guys. If you like offered a job, but one of your main rivals are like the main sponsors for them, would you take the job? Or are you that petty like that?
I think they're starting.
Wait,
Rob, I'm watching it live. They're showing intro videos to us. We'll get now.
Right.
Will I work for a main sponsor?
Their Drogba's moving around.
Yeah.
My
I'm
stream's
not
a little bit behind then. My stream's a bit behind then. Don't review anything.
Are you on YouTube? YouTube Live?
Yeah, YouTube.
No, I'm on BT website.
Go to BT
Go to YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube. Got the BT Sports YouTube. They're showing it live.
Bayern Munich first.
Guys, don't without me trying to sound like it's my ball. Don't shout anything until I say we'll do it, so we keep it ordered. So Drogba is mixing the balls. I'm just seeing that. It's weird that everyone's things at different stages.
But the first picks aren't really doesn't matter. It's just the groups.
I know. I get that. I'm just saying, let's keep some order to it. So as you said, I've just seen Bayern. Real Madrid have come out now.
Oh yeah, winter.
We're around the same place now.
Yeah. The first round's actually pointless.
It is.
But they've got to prove they're all there, innit?
Like I say, Ram, Oblak is the best keeper in the world. That's fact.
Shut up.
No, that's fact.
Shut up.
That's
Shut
fact.
up.
No. It's actually fact. I'll tell you why it's fact. At different points in the last 5, 6, maybe 7 years, David De Gea's come about a couple of years. Neuer's come, obviously Neuer was there before. Alisson's come, and there's been all these different names popped up. And throughout that whole time, Oblak always been second or third. So for a 2-year period, David De Gea might have been the best, but Oblak was second. When David De Gea falls down, Oblak is still there. And for that reason, Alisson might have been the best over the last year, arguably, or 18 months. But Oblak, for me, has been consistently top 2, top 3 keepers in the world for about 5, 6 years. He has to be the best.
I don't want second or third. I want first, mate.
Liverpool.
Ram, in fact, it's not about wanting second or third. Like you can change it.
I want the best. I want the best, and Alisson's the best.
He's not.
He's been the best. He's been proving that he's the best.
No, he's not, fam.
Ram said he wants the best after his team has finished first once in the last 30 years.
Right, so just so you all know, Liverpool are in Group D. Just be mindful, Liverpool Group D.
Yeah, I've just seen.
God, I can see it now.
Yes,
I can see people saying Group D, Group of Death. Oh my God.
Why are you stressed? Relax, bro.
Why
I thought you was the best team in the competition.
Senator in F, just so we start going through it, so the viewers
Man
maybe
United,
can't see it and see.
Man United, man.
You wish.
Liverpool, you can't get a group of death because you can't draw Man United, so it doesn't count.
But they're better teams than United,
you're right.
There's a comment for Ram. There's a comment for Ram there.
Mane, Salah, Firmino, 10 CL goals each. And you guys need to. What do you mean? Why is that for me? I know that. I know they're sick.
Praise, like you go, man. Oh my word, you are so dumb. You're that dumb.
I'm telling you, these youths nowadays, man, are super defensive. Relax.
No,
man.
I know they're sick. That's all there needs to do. That's also.
So guys,
you're ready to fight.
Just to recap. So Group H is PSG. G is Juve, F is Zenit, E is Sevilla, D is Liverpool. I didn't see the first 3 come out, right? So we know
Bayern is Group A, Real Madrid was Group B, and
Group C
was...
Why?
Okay. Maybe?
Whatever.
Yeah, they always do that.
Yeah,
yo, the way you react to
your money. It's how you make your money, man. They do this. How they do it.
Get the team number before you.
You're Lincoln. The way you react to the sport, United.
Right, so we now know what groups these teams are in. So obviously, United, and if you want an easy group like David, you're going to be looking at Group C and Group F. Right? Group C, Group F, Group E. That's what you want. C, E, F. If you want an easy group.
I want Group A.
If you're brave and you want a tough group, A, B, G, H. Obviously, Group D for us English sides is irrelevant from a who we're going to get point of view because we can't. They're going to long this out for an hour and a half, aren't they?
Oh, gosh.
Leach is like, I want Group A so I can play Bayern. Yeah, but when you get into it, you get knocked out. It's like, what was the point?
we already slapped up Bayern in 1999, innit? So run it back.
Oh, wow. 99.
Ollie has won it
up in 2010 as well.
Ollie has won it at the death all over again. So run it back.
Right, that'd be hilarious, bro. Yo, listen, Lincoln, the way you just reacted, you made it sound like United got drew like some horrible draw or something.
Isn't it?
Yeah, no, just you got one draw, just do the whole draw.
You see, you youngins, yeah, just not
patient.
grateful, not patient. You know what I'm saying? Like, relax, bro. It will come.
You know what? Back in the days, what they used to do anyway, because everyone's always complained about the length of the draw. They would do all of these awards first. So they do goalkeeper, defender, and then they'll do the draw. People are like, oh, hurry up and get on with it. So they just do it in stages now. They give you the first part, then they give the award, the second part, then another award. Just to make sure that you're locked in. You lock in for the whole thing because you don't want to.
Yeah. That's what it is. Sponsors and I've got advertising, and it's what they do. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit like when you get to the good part of like a show. You always know there's gonna be on ITV. You know, an advert's coming up any second now because they're gonna want to keep it.
Well, that's it. What I'm saying about these awards, Kimmich is the best at being the most versatile in Europe.
You know what's funny? About maybe a year ago, maybe a bit less, I did a team of the year or something like that, and I had Kimmich at right back, and all Liverpool fans with my mentions. Oh, Trent is a better right. Well, friend of the year, and he played right back in the Champions League final. So I don't know.
By the way, I just thought that was Van Dijk.
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah. I remember seeing her in the
She's a
Women's
giant,
World
though.
Cup. Yeah, no, she's
like-
one of the only players who's above 6 foot. So
Wait,
corners,
wait.
absolute weapon. Absolute weapon.
That's like
Yeah,
FIFA, bro.
What percentage of women are actually above 6 foot? It can't be a huge percentage of women that are above 6 foot.
Most of the goalkeepers are only like 5'10".
Yeah, but that's the point. Like, how many women in the world of all 3 billion of them or 4 billion of them, how many are actually above 6 foot? Got
The
me.
girl that was in 10 is like 6'4".
Someone Google that. Someone Google that and let's see how rare it is. What percentage of women are taller?
Ram, you're smiling a bit too much when you said that, fam.
What did you say, Ram?
I said the girl from 10 is like 6'3" or 6'4".
Oh, right. Does someone have a
Yeah,
little
and that's what you
Someone have
like,
a little
innit? You like really tall women, innit?
Are
You like to
you
be
mad?
dominated, innit?
No,
You like to be like,
I'm
But
a little bit insecure about girls being taller than me. Nah.
A little bit. Notice how he did say a lot. He said a little bit. Just
a little bit. Bro,
Well,
come on, boy.
Terry.
Man.
They said in America anyway, 1% of women are 6'4" or taller. That's in America.
I knew it was gonna be some small number, so of course it's rare. Like because
But-
it's rare.
It depends where you go. Like if you went to East Africa, like Kenya, you probably get a lot of tall women there. But if you
Yeah,
went to if you went to Rwanda or something like that, they'll probably
But if you go China,
everyone.
0.5%, bruv.
Yeah, less than that.
I got a question for you guys. I think it was like a year ago. A year ago, I said that Kimmich will be the second coming of Philip Lahm. Would you agree with that statement right now?
Yeah, it makes it sound like he's Jesus, bro. Stop with that. And he's gonna rise from the ground to heal us of our sins and stuff. He's good, but Lahm is of such a level yet. No comparing him to Lahm. It's disrespectful.
But
It's
a
like
tough one.
compare Van Dijk to like
Rio.
Bobby Moore
Rio
and
and
Rio
Terry.
and John. So play your role, man.
In terms of, he's got shades. Yes, he's got shades of Lahm that are very similar.
But it's a
Which
tough
I
one.
didn't think was.
I don't think he's gonna play fullback for much more of his career.
Nah,
Well, that's it, he's done.
now.
Lahm
Too
was
good.
into
I
midfield
think
now.
like
Lahm was
he's too
generally
good to be
fullback.
first.
He only played. Lahm only went into midfield briefly when Pep joined Bayern, but he was a fullback his whole career. So come the end of the career, but maybe within the next 3 years, you won't even be comparing Kimmich and Lahm. You have to really look at, well, did Liverpool buy the right midfielder? They should have gone for Kimmich.
Well, I've already said he's a better. No, all I'm saying is that Kimmich is a better Trent than Trent will ever be. I've already said it, so.
But you know what? People have said that's why when we talk about Trent, whether he's a right back or not, in this system at Liverpool, yes. If he goes anywhere else, he's a midfielder, and that's why Kimmich is going into midfield, and he's a better defender than Trent is.
What? I told you
in most other teams.
I've told you that these top managers
It doesn't mean
stop.
It doesn't mean he's not a good player. It doesn't mean he's not a good player. He's a
No. I'm talking about Dave's comment. Dave's comment right there.
Ow.
Me off.
What's wrong with it?
Kimmich is a better Trent than Trent will ever be.
Yes.
Are you dumb?
I don't know.
How am I dumb? He's a right. No. He's okay. He's a young player who can play right back in midfield. Who is a better right back, Trent or Kimmich? Kimmich. Who is the better midfielder, Trent or Kimmich? Kimmich. So
they're going to dumb it down like that.
When Trent moves to midfield, if he ever does, when Klopp finally leaves Liverpool, hopefully sooner rather than later, I think we'll see an even better Trent. I'm not going to lie, than we're seeing right now.
We'll just wait to see. Right. Talking about Kimmich, he's on our screen. What do you?
No, Kimmich, please hurry the hell up. I don't want to listen to
not the first stupid thing David has ever said.
That is also true, bro.
That is very true. It's not stupid though, but it ain't stupid, and it's just because he's probably a Liverpool fan. Oh, don't insult my Trent. He's amazing. He's the best right back since. No, he's the greatest right back of all time.
People come with strange comments. Yusuf in the comments, Kimmich doesn't lace Trent's boots. Like, why you have to go?
No, I wouldn't go that far. Kimmich is a baller.
But it's like, it doesn't have to be one extreme to the next. Someone can be better than the other without the other one being absolute trash. Like, it's just not like
Then
that.
you remember Terry did the video, you're either Mbappe or you're dead. Just like
mindset. It really is. But I'm not really talking to you, David, after you said I'm insecure. That's why I attack other people. So insecure on me. I scream insecurity.
Ram definitely does.
Ram,
When it
that's for you, bro. You're about 5'2", innit? You're about 5'2" in high heels, innit?
No.
5'2"
No. What?
Pot two.
No, I'm not. I am 5'10" and a half.
You're absolute liar.
I am.
It's gonna be so weird when we all meet. Bro.
Are you really? Stand up and go stand by that door behind you. Then we'll know because we know how
Yeah,
tall you are. Go stand by the door and then we'll know.
Man is 5'9".
Watch your head on the door handle, bruv. Yeah. Okay, cool. You're actually taller than I thought you were.
I'm 5'10".
I know I'm Tamil, and Tamils are really, really short, but I'm an odd breed.
You know what it is?
On the breed. Like he's a dog.
If you were speaking with your chest from early, then people will think you're taller because you.
Maybe that's right. Maybe that's right.
Man's rolling around like the BFG, bruv. You know what I mean? I need to see there's a slope on your floor, like there's a ramp on the way up or something. Like wheelchair access. You look
Atletico. Ooh.
Oh, so they draw the team and then they draw the group that they're going in.
Let me guess.
Right. So Atletico. It's silent. Just a little.
Group D. It's gonna be Group D.
You see, he's
B Group D, bruv. I love this.
Oh, is how they're doing it?
No, Group A.
Bayern.
Hey, all right, Bayern.
That draw was
Why am I behind?
Oh no! Oh, what a shame! Oh, I wanted Bayern so bad. I'll see you in the final, Bayern.
Right, here we go, guys. Next one's coming out. Next team's out. Who's next team out here? Go on, be United. It's one United done and out of the way. We get in the stream then.
Chelsea. Oh, here we go.
Oh, we're gonna get
Who don't they want?
B.
Give them Real. Give them Real Madrid.
No, I want
Group H.
Paris Saint-Germain. Money versus money. H, baby.
Oh,
H.
yeah.
Come on, Maluda.
El Clasico.
Come on, Maluda. You see David hiding. Look at David hiding. Look at how scared he is.
Oh,
Little
bro.
He's so scared to get
in the ball.
Just give me Porto, man. Just give me Porto.
H.
What is it?
Oh,
Who's Group E?
E. Sevilla.
No. Yo, they're gonna pam you, man. They will pam you, bro.
Luke de Jong, you know what I mean? Eva Benega, right? But he doesn't play for Sevilla anymore.
Sevilla with Luke de Jong, bro.
We had them last year. They actually finished above us.
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Liverpool. Come on, everyone. Liverpool. Say it with me.
I know you're slightly
No. We don't want Liverpool. We don't
Ram,
want
I know you're slightly ahead of me. Just let the thing. Yeah. Cheers. Let me announce. I'm being petty, bro. I don't care. What group? What are we predicting here? What we reckon? Quick. What we reckon?
Group H.
B for Big Brother.
No, they can't be in Group E because of Real Madrid.
G.
Oh, G.
Juve. That's Juve gone.
Oh,
Okay.
Now, wait, boys, it's Messi Ronaldo.
Messi versus
Let's go.
The real welcome. Right, Drogba's pulling the next name out now. He's got to pull it.
Ajax.
Ooh. You know what? They can have Zenit.
No. I want Zenit over some other teams that are left. They can get B. They can get a few here. This can be close.
B, D, or H.
Why have they got 3 in there?
Because you can't go into some groups. I don't know why. Some.
I think it's timings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What are they going to get here?
Oh!
They got Liverpool.
I knew.
Easy for Liverpool. Walk in the park.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's a problem for Liverpool. I'm not. No.
Wait. Does that mean Man United and Man City is going to draw Real Madrid?
Yeah.
What?
Or PSG.
Who's next?
Shakhtar just come out.
Hey,
Okay,
where's
Man
Man City when you need them?
No, they can. Shakhtar can only get Real Madrid or Porto.
Oh,
They're getting Porto. Watch it. It's going to be Porto.
Go on, B, bro.
B.
Coming out here.
Does anyone remember Nietzsche was
Wait,
like,
so can we still
want
get
Bayern
like,
Munich?
someone mad? Can we still get someone
You're gonna
mad?
get Porto or
Man United
PSG.
get Porto, Zenit, or PSG.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
You got
Come
a
on.
1 in 3 chance.
Please,
John,
no, I want City to get PSG. Honestly,
United.
Drogba remembers that
Dortmund,
Champions League
Dortmund.
final. You're getting PSG.
Christian Dortmund, that H name.
PSG. Oh, wait,
No,
we
no,
need-
no
we need the
PSG,
rematch.
no
We need the
PSG.
rematch because they mocked Haaland with the celebration, innit? We need the
Yeah.
rematch.
Oh
Guys,
yeah, that's true.
they can get either they can only get Zenit or Paris Saint-Germain. So they can get Porto are still in no matter what after this, right?
Ooh.
No, but I
Paris Saint-Germain, the Manchester clubs have had a touch, bruv. H.
Oh, come on, Maluda.
BH. BH.
Yes.
Oh, so either Man United or Man City have got Paris Saint-Germain,
Man
you
City
know.
for PSG. Man City
No, we-
breaking that love.
Man City and
Hold on,
PSG,
I
we
want
need it.
PSG for them.
I'm gonna be honest.
No, surely Man
Guys,
City.
slow down. Name's coming out now.
Rashford already showed Mbappe the levels. Man put his hand on his face. So while he's
Right now, El Cash, bro.
Man United, here we go. Delay your reaction, boys.
Yeah, you got to delay.
Yeah, Ram. Turn off your camera, Ram.
Lincoln, you're ahead. You got to delay yourself.
Yeah. Turn
No,
off your
give
cameras
it
for
2
2
seconds.
seconds.
1 second.
Turn off your cameras for a couple of seconds.
Oh no, it's done. It's done.
Is it done?
Wait.
No, don't say it.
It's only one option.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only one option.
Oh, we weren't listening. Why can't we get
I don't know why.
Oh, it's timings. It's the timings, Terry. Because Chelsea and Liverpool are in the same group A to D. You have to get.
Oh, so we have to get PSG.
that makes sense. That's cool.
Oh, then City get Porto.
Let's go, bro. Wait, Ram. You do know this was always going to happen.
PSG. We already panned PSG on the island. We do it again. I don't care.
Wait, you do know this was going to happen because Man City don't really get those hard draws anyway, bro. So it's okay. PSG, let's go. Bring Neymar back. Bring Neymar back, fam.
Di Maria's going back.
Yeah, David, you're celebrating like Lampard and your manager, bro. Man will be playing Mason Mount.
That is true, but Mason Mount will still ball out in Sevilla. Come on.
Oh, I can't wait for you, man, to get panned by them, man. You know.
Don't worry. By then, Ziyech and Pulisic should both be fit, so we should.
All right. So now, all it is now is about dodging Inter Milan.
Yeah.
I think Monster might be better.
Someone just
Inter Milan and who else is in pot 3?
Leipzig were a good team.
Leipzig, yeah.
Saeed on Twitter just
Terry, it's Monster.
Neymar versus Shaw.
Guys, you go one at a time here because everyone keeps talking. I don't hear what everyone says. What do you say, Nix?
Monster backstage. I saw a message.
Cool. What are you saying about Saeed?
Come on, boy.
Who have Chelsea got? They got Sevilla.
I just finished rigging the Champions League vote in it, and now we got Sevilla.
you do know if you man get Inter, that's actually a hard group for you, man.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. They said the same thing last season when we got Lille, Valencia, and who was the other team? Ajax.
And you guys just scraped by.
You just scraped.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
I swear you were second.
We were second, but we were like a point behind the first place.
Because Ajax lost their game.
No, I think
we lost game. That's why.
No, I think we won the same points. We went out.
No,
Ram.
All we had to do was win that last game. We were fine.
Yeah, I think we were on head to head.
And you bottled it, bro.
No, we didn't because we were equal on points with Valencia. They took first of us with head to head. So we didn't bottle it.
They would have gone through either way.
Level here, right? Let's just bring this back to the draw that's just come out, right? Chelsea have got Sevilla. We know it's going to be one of those games. It is tough and depends on who else you get. Liverpool having Ajax. Any concerns for Liverpool against Ajax in anyone's opinion?
I think so because the teams that have actually gone to Liverpool and gone at them, they do struggle. Like even Salzburg, look at Salzburg last year. They went at Liverpool when Haaland came off the bench and they made it 4-3. They're not as...
Don't forget Napoli.
Indestructible as people think they are. Ajax, regardless. We saw it last year for Chelsea. They had 9 men. They play the same way. Passing, hold the ball, move it around, try and create them chances.
Absolutely shocking.
What?
You conceded 5 goals against them.
Yeah, because our defense is bad.
Four.
Do us a big favor,
Okay.
everyone that's tuning in. Please hit the like button. Get your super chats in now. Tell us what you're thinking and feeling. Man United have got Paris Saint-Germain. Monster, what's your reaction to United going up against last year's finalists?
That's a tough game, man. I think Paris Saint-Germain are going to win that group, but it's not bad though. Like, they are a better team, innit? So you expect.
I expect PSG to win the group, but I'm not expecting to lose at Old Trafford today. Or I'm not losing. Should I say I'm not expecting to lose both games?
Yeah, I don't think we'll get pammed like everyone thinks that we're gonna get. We won't get pammed. We won't. Like literally since the start of last season, we have not lost a single game by more than 2 goals.
Do you know what's also mad at something on Man United? I tweeted about it earlier on today, right? Which I love. You know, like you get these idiots are like, "You're nothing positive." We're on our best unbeaten run away from home since 1999.
Run it back. I said 1999. Run it back.
Mad. And I'm not saying that means we're going to win the league. Like no one's even claiming that. But just sort of like the people that say there's nothing positive. I find them to be very, very strange and unbalanced human beings.
The PSG United game is actually going to be pretty cool because both of our defensive are vibes, like people like to say, and our attacks are exciting. So it'll be a back and forth game, man.
Triple motion against Eric Bailly? I'll take that all day.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Because
Don't underestimate Choupo-Moting, man.
We all know that Neymar might not even be fit.
No, KJ. It's too early. It's not his sister's birthday. It's not his sister's birthday.
It'll be fine, fam. When Alex Tellers is whipping some balls into the man there.
Wait, where is Tellers? By the way, where is Tellers?
He's still in Portugal. Don't worry about him.
Okay.
Don't worry about him, fam.
He's on his way, bro. Don't worry about that. Man's on his way.
He's got so excited about facing Liverpool, he wanted to come United and face them earlier, didn't he?
Terry, people don't talk about Alex Tellers being he's under third-party ownership. That's probably why a lot of his deals being delayed, and that's why he didn't end up coming to Chelsea as well. I
didn't know he had that third-party ownership. Oh, okay,
he is.
Yeah, a lot of those Brazilians doing it when they go to
which makes deals tough. And, make them take time.
Yeah. That's why Quaresma never left.
Didn't Tevez have a third-party ownership?
Yeah, that's why West Ham got fined. They should have got relegated, to be honest.
Comment here. Shaw and Lindelof versus Mbappe and Neymar should worry Man United fans, though.
No. It'll be Tellers and Bailly, bro. Don't worry about that.
Don't remember they've got Harry Maguire, so it solves all the problems.
Yeah, man.
Bro, you're acting like you. You fool.
Maguire would be on par with, actually not on par. It would be your second best centre back. He was at your club.
Yeah,
100%.
I
don't think he's as good as Silva in his peak, of course, but I think he's better than Silva is now at past these absolute.
No. I ain't having that.
You're a monster.
According to Monster, apparently Thiago Silva is better than Van Dijk.
Yeah, you think he's better than Van Dijk? So
no. I didn't say that. I said
on par. That makes it any better.
Hold on. Yeah. It's fair. People are getting at Thiago Silva because he made that mistake in it, and he had a good game overall. But hold on, did Van Dijk in the first game of the season not make mistakes? I swear he made like two.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying, isn't it? Make a fair argument.
Yo, listen, it's okay. I know you love Thiago Silva.
That's not the argument. Van Dijk's the best defender in the world. That's my
argument. You're hoping
see with me.
I'm Milan Thiago Silva, not.
But when they were at the same age, Thiago Silva at Van Dijk's age, Thiago Silva was better.
Cool, but
that's not the argument.
I know. A lot of people won't give him that accolade, innit? They won't give him that accolade.
We've got another super chat here, guys. City get all the Champions League breaks. They're getting easy matchups over the years, and Czech Guardiola still hasn't been able to.
Yeah, I love how you man know about Czech Guardiola.
That is a cracking name.
Someone explain to me why. I'm a bit baffled. Why did we automatically get PSG as opposed to Porto? We're both in Manchester.
Because you were picked first, and Liverpool and Chelsea are in group A to D.
No, you're not. No, they're not. Because Chelsea are in Group E, bruv.
I don't know. I
think they were explaining it when, well, obviously we can't have the sound. I saw them going through the methodology. I'm not too sure what the rationale for that would have been.
Someone in the live chat, you lot must have been listening.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that they paid, like they always do, they paid UEFA probably. But other than that, what's the?
The thing is, like I say, look, I don't mind, man. The way I look at it is two things. Paris Saint-Germain, 2 games against them in the group stages, which is going to start in a couple of weeks' time. I'm buzzing about that, bruv. Like for me, this is why I want to be in. I know winning the Champions League is why you want to be in it, but it's these games. Last year, I review every single. Oh, hang on, this
Krasnodar.
Top 3.
Please not Chelsea.
Please not Chelsea.
Yeah.
Wait. Where is Krasnodar?
Guys, one sec.
Russia.
One sec, guys. Let's just wait. Let's wait for this to come out.
Please not Chelsea, man.
Group. It's going to end up being Group H, isn't it?
Quick question. Why have they got so many Chelsea guys there?
No idea.
Monster. We've got a nice group.
They're the only guys available to work. Everyone else has got a job, innit?
Or was the fact that they're both bold. Could be that.
Oh, Black History Month. That's probably why.
No, but Ranieri was a Chelsea guy as well, wasn't it?
Group
E. That's Chelsea's group. Oh, no, not Russia, bro.
That's not
Oh, man.
Russia.
Don't worry, Mason Mount scored a hat-trick there. Don't worry.
Owner's going to pay for that, bro. That's an easy team, bro.
Yeah,
But it's
Terry,
Terry. Remember,
Remember,
hold on, Terry. Do you remember when Barcelona used to always draw Ruben Kazan and he used to always go all the way to Russia and lose?
Or RB Leipzig just come out, guys. One sec. RB Leipzig. So they can't go into A. They can't go into. Oh, I don't know where they can and can't go into. They can
E, C, D, and G and H.
Yeah.
So basically, Abramovich and the Sheikhs are paying UEFA. That's what you're telling me.
No. Listen, this is I guarantee you, yeah, something shady will go down when Chelsea go to Russia.
We will draw. We will draw in Russia.
No. I'm not talking about football related.
Guys, hang on. The Leipzig's group's coming out now. Malouda's just opening it. Let's wait and see who Leipzig get. I don't want Leipzig.
No, there'll be an issue. There'll be an issue.
Tough team. Oh, we've got them. Man United got Leipzig as well, bruv.
That's group of death. Group of death right there.
Terry, you jinxed it.
Terry jinxed it.
Let's go, fam. Let's go, man.
To be fair,
Group H is a group of definite.
Yeah.
To be fair, now
you say that because if Inter come out in Group D or something, that's a hard group as well for Liverpool. Like Liverpool ain't got off the hook yet. Next out is
Atalanta.
He said after that, I thought he said Arsenal for a second.
They wish.
Atalanta. That's a decent tie as well. Liverpool might not want it. Oh wait, I don't think they can.
Group A might be another group of death.
Wait, can they even get Group A? I don't think.
Yeah,
they can. Yeah.
Wait, so the red is what you can get.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bit.
Look at this bit of banter for you Chelsea boys.
You could only laugh.
You're funny.
You can only laugh.
Group D, Liverpool.
Oh, Liverpool.
Yeah, honestly, again, Liverpool. They will go at you. They will.
Nah,
our record in Italy is not good.
They might have you, fam. They could. They do a nice
will
little
go at
draw.
They will go at you.
They might get a draw, fam.
Right. So the reason why Man United got to Group H is Liverpool and Man United were paired together for TV reasons, meaning one of them have to be in Group A to D and the other has to be in the final 4 groups.
That's stupid.
That's so one plays every Tuesday and the other is on Wednesday.
Money
That's
reasons.
stupid,
Money,
bro.
man.
It's money.
It's money.
Who came out there? I missed it. Who came out?
Olympiacos.
If Man City were as big as us, it wouldn't matter. If Man City was big as us, it wouldn't matter where we were, whether we're on one side of the
they can't have Man United in Group C. My God,
What did I say?
Olympiacos, bro.
What did I say? It's gonna be Group C.
Man City. Did you get Man City?
Why I'm happy with a good group? This is why I'm happy with a good group, right? Because if we make it through a good group, it shuts everyone up. If we make it through an easy group, they still laugh at you. I'm happy with that. Next team out is Dynamo
Kiev.
Dynamo.
Wait, have all the English teams been now? I think all the English teams have
It's
been.
only Group G.
All the English teams have got players now. I'm not even worried about the rest of this draw now.
Terry's
Yeah.
Group G.
They can only go in G. Yeah, they can only go.
Well,
Yo,
even
listen.
Terry, Man United's first 11 is scary. I think they can beat any team. Doesn't Barcelona?
No, we
whoever.
can beat Leipzig. Like that is like that's not like ridiculous. We can beat
Yeah,
Leipzig.
Wait,
We've shown that we can beat PSG. So
KJ, Nagelsmann's your guy, isn't it?
yeah,
I'm
but it
saying
doesn't mean I don't believe my team.
South,
can beat
He's
him.
gonna show you. Ollie's gonna show you that we don't need Nagelsmann. Ollie's gonna show you.
It's gonna go Group B. I feel like it's gonna go Group B.
Yo, if it's right for the moment, I don't care, fam. You know what I'm
Easy
saying?
Who's left? Who's left,
Easy
Terry?
group. Easy group. Easy.
All I'm saying, it's 1-1. Harry Maguire makes a mistake. Paulson.
Yeah, and then what's Mason Mount loses possession? Oh no, it's De Jong. He's tripped over freaking Christensen. He heads it in the back of the net. It's a goal, 2-1 winner, bro.
He didn't even know the names of the guy. He had to come up with
I forgot De Jong who it was. Campos whips in across. Kepa spills it into his own net.
He ain't going
Nah,
in.
actually, Mendy's.
Who's got
Mendy,
Inter
bro,
Milan?
Mendy.
Inter
No one
Milan's
yet.
out. Inter Milan's out.
No.
Inter Milan's in B.
Oh, they can.
Oh
They
yeah,
can
B.
be.
They've got Real Madrid and
Oh,
Shakhtar.
that's a tough group.
Group,
Ooh,
yeah.
Real Madrid to Inter will be interesting.
That will be interesting. Conte.
So it's Dortmund.
Conte Hazard
Where they
reunion.
going?
No, Dortmund already out, you pleb. They're in
Oh,
Group
Barcelona
C.
then.
You're talking about Barca already out. Now this is going to be
Lazio.
Lazio. Zenit, Dortmund, Lazio. That's a tough group.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be
Oh,
good.
Oh,
Cheers,
we're
cheers.
top 3, aren't we?
Hey, Immobile's former team as well.
Yeah, Mobile
Yeah.
goes back to the.
Dortmund could be in
Signal.
trouble without Sancho. Bloody hell.
Don't worry, they got Marco Roque and Julian Brandt. It's fine. They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Woo.
Wait, is it
Yeah.
Barcelona and Juve in the same group?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Messi
Yeah,
versus
I said
Ronaldo.
Messi, Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Ooh.
But yeah, Man United, of course, is the hottest. Of course, United always going to be the hottest ticket in town. PSG, Man United, Leipzig. Right now, Ram, let me ask you, without knowing who the third place team is, because no disrespect, they're going to be potentially the whipping boys, potentially. Where are Man United finishing in their group right now, Ram? What's your opinion?
Who's in your group again?
You've just been sitting there. You
Leipzig.
Paris Saint-Germain.
You're gonna go second. I think you have too much. I think you have too much power over Leipzig, man. Like, I love Nagelsmann, but I think you just got too much quality.
I hear that. What do you reckon, David? How are United going to fare in that group?
You'll come second on head to head. You won't like literally. You'll probably beat Leipzig like by more goals than they beat you. That's probably how close it'll be.
Listen, the reality is people are only sleeping on Man United purely because of social. They think, they think social. No, I'm not saying you right here, but just looking at Twitter and all that, because they think social is not good enough. If you look at our team, man for man, it's better than Leipzig's. And yeah, PSG are better than us. I give you that. They're runners up. They got Neymar and Mbappe, but it's not miles. Like, you're not expecting us to go and play them and get slumped 4-0 each time. It's only because they believe that Solskjaer's not good enough, and he's going to prove a lot of people wrong. I see people already saying Man United's out, no chance they're getting through. Welcome back to the Europa League. Listen,
I got a question for you guys.
Aaron just tweeted like it's a picture of a little kid thing just crying. He's like a video of a little kid just crying with PSG and Leipzig. Do you know what I remember though? 2 years ago, when we had Juve and it was in the group the year when we beat Juve.
Sevilla.
Valencia,
sorry.
Juve, and somebody else. Everybody that's tweeting now, the panic, all the panic I'm seeing in here is exactly what I saw back then in terms of you're not getting out the group. Everybody predicted that we were not getting out the group. All the negative Man United fans, all the pretend Man United fans, all the rivals. I said before, I don't mind a hard group, so I'm not going to sit and change my mind. It's going to be tough, but you get through that group, sets you up for an amazing knockout stage because the confidence can give you. If you can't get through that group, you're not going to win it anyway. Yeah. So for me, I'm happy. Bless you. I'm happy days with that group, really. Like, it's been big games, some big nights for Man United, chance for our players to turn up. I'm up for it. I'm really up.
I'm just gassed for Messi, Ronaldo. I can't lie. That's
who's
got
Leipzig playing again? Who has Leipzig lost this transfer window?
Werner.
Timo.
Who else?
That's it.
Yeah. Oh, he's the main guy.
Well, they weren't good enough last year to get past the quarters, and they ain't gonna have him. So they ain't gonna.
No, but they didn't have him last year.
They didn't have him.
Well, exactly. They didn't get through then, innit? Exactly. So
but they're all now a year older, and now they've gelled even more. I could see him going semi-final. Nagelsmann is a great coach. Don't get it.
We are going semi-final, bro.
Non-stop, please, man. Please.
You're funny. You're funny.
I didn't say we're going to win it. I said we're going to semi-final.
That's even
No,
funny
but
as
Chelsea.
well.
The thing is, Chelsea could very well win it. Like we could.
Yeah, but so could Man
Anyone
United.
can win it.
Like, anyone can win the
Literally,
Champions
it's
League.
all
Listen,
random.
Lampard ain't winning the Champions League as a manager.
Listen, the big guns.
Di Matteo won it. Okay.
If you want to be, wait, hold on.
Look at the team. You had winners. You had men in that team.
But bro, David, I get your point.
Not
But
Luben
by your own logic, you shouldn't be writing Man United off then.
I'm not writing Man United off. I ain't.
You are. You're like laughing at the group we've got. Listen, anyone can
Yeah,
get out.
because it's a lot harder than mine.
Yeah, but listen, everyone always goes on about that. Like the league, it doesn't always work like that. A couple of years ago, when Tottenham had Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund, everyone said they wouldn't get out of the group. A couple of years ago, when Tottenham had Inter and Barcelona, everybody said that they wouldn't get out of the group. I just don't buy into that notion. What's that, Ram? Why are you pointing like that for?
I thought they had Real. They had Real in their group.
Oh yeah, at one point they did it. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm just not. Look, I get why rivals will banter it, but it just doesn't work like that.
I expect it to
about it. I'm genuinely excited about who Man United have got. The games are going to be massive for our community here. It's huge. I mean, the match reaction shows to those games are going to be absolutely massive. And you all know me very, very well. If we win against those sides, we manage to win this group. Oh, the amount of people it will shut up. And this is great. I think this is great for Ollie because if you lose, it's what was expected now because everyone's saying we're out. If we win, how does a fluky manager with no system beat Paris Saint-Germain and Leipzig in a group?
I expect every English team to get out and at least get to the quarterfinals because we, as England, we've significantly weakened the rest of the leagues throughout in Europe. Innit? When I say that, as in we've bought players from all over. So even Liverpool, they got Thiago, and that's weakened Bayern Munich. Chelsea have got Werner, Havertz, weakened teams there. Man United so far has got Donny van der Beek, weakened Ajax. Chelsea have got Ziyech, weakened Ajax. Why can't Chelsea or why can't any of us get to the semi-final? We should be better than every other team in Europe. I'm not gonna lie, we should be.
I hear you on that. Like I said, I'm not scared. Like that, would I prefer an easier group? I get the rationale, but there is this part of me at the minute where I just want my team to start proving people wrong, and they can tonight. Do me a big favor, everyone that's tuning in though, please smash the like button, hit the share button as well. Get your super chat questions in right about now. Any questions you have for the boys, get them in. Or any points you want to make about this. One comment here says, "R.I.P. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer." Let's go.
Why?
That's exactly what I want. Because when we get through the group stages, then you all look like dickheads again, bruv. And if we go out, cool.
Hey, I said you'd go through, didn't I?
I'm not talking to you. I was talking about the comment, you idiot.
This is what I mean. Relax, bro. No one's.
He said dickheads, and I thought he was talking about us.
Someone here says Terry's really salty. He cares what people say. Yes, I do. Because I've created a community for us to give opinions. Of course, I care what everybody's opinions are. Otherwise, I just sit at home talking in the mirror, innit, bruv? By the way, this guy's an Arsenal fan.
What are you doing here, man? You're not even in the Champions League.
Where you at?
Terry, are you going to be doing a Europa League draw for the other top 6 teams?
No. No. We'll tweet. I'll do a tweet. I'll do a tweet about it. That's it. I'll tweet about it. But there we go, man. It's one of them ones, bruv. Someone says, enjoy the Europa League, Terry. Yeah, cool. But at least we're in the Champions League. And what team is it that person supports? I'll remember this, bruv. When we get to like middle of December, when it's all being sort of finalized, let's see where we are then. And before we start chatting, man, I've been here before.
If United are in full, Terry's gone hiding. He's going in hiding.
Well, you know I don't go. That's one thing you said about me. Where do I go? I don't do what you man do. Oh, moving. Oh, what?
You can't go hiding. That's the thing.
My bloody channel. How can I go hiding? You know? Bruh. Someone here says the Europa draw is at like 1 a.m. Just do it in the morning. Yeah, the Europa League draw, instead of being a 2.5 hour show with guests and prizes, it's literally put on in between Coronation Street and the news. You know what I mean? Just stick it out quickly. No one cares. Someone here says Maguire versus Mbappe. Cool, bro. We beat them when we had Smalling versus Mbappe, bro. You mug.
Who would you like
guys get in pot 4?
Definitely
Who
not
cares?
Gladbach. Definitely not.
No, I don't
no.
care, bro. Give me any of them, innit?
Monster. I
Who
don't
We're
want.
in top 4 for a reason.
I mean. Remember,
What
West Brom.
Man United
Rodriguez.
Man United deserve someone like Michelin or
Oh
someone.
no, we know. I want Michelin just for the story of Rashford or that firm.
Ferenc Vrankos.
It's either you don't want like Mönchengladbach,
We can't get them.
maybe Marseille, or
We can't get them either. Oh, we're
you
sorted.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can't.
you can't even get them.
actually
That's true.
that Istanbul Başakşehir. They have some pretty decent players.
Now we're
I love that
sorted.
name.
We don't really matter who we get.
They're all like 38. Robinho, Clichy, Demba Ba.
Add the
Here we go,
Bayo.
boys. The
Here
draw
we go.
is
Here we go.
First
Fabrizio
name
Romano.
out here.
Come on,
Didier
Didier.
Drogba taking it out. First name out
Marseille.
is Olympic
Marseille.
Marseille.
Well, it can't be us then.
A, B, C, or D.
It's gonna be.
It can be us. It can be us. It's fine.
No, it's
No,
not
we're
A, B, C, or D.
Yeah, we're E. We can't be us, mate.
They've already said that on there. That's probably because same side of the draw as Paris Saint-Germain. We're already there.
This whole TV thing is stupid.
Mad.
KJ really wanted that Porto. He
Group
really
C.
wanted it.
Group C. Pull it up, man. It's Group C.
Pull it
I can
up.
see it. It's Group C. What's Maluda doing? Pull up.
These
It's
dumb
C.
Chelsea players, bruv. These dumb Chelsea players,
C,
man.
C.
Or is that Man City?
I'm telling you, he drew the wrong ball. He drew the wrong ball.
Wow,
They
Man
all
City
know
just
which
got
one.
the easiest group.
Yeah, look at that. Oh wow.
Wait, what did he do?
All right, next one out. Didier Drogba is doing it.
I want to
Man
slap his
City-
head, man.
Man City are just in their lawn.
Yeah, I
lawn
get
chair.
Lokomotiv Moscow.
It can't be us.
It
It
can't be
be us.
Chelsea.
Can't
It's
be us,
either
yeah, can't be
us
us.
or Ray.
want
What's his
them.
name?
I'd actually
Bayern.
like to be Liverpool and we get another big long travel so that Klopp can moan about traveling.
Yeah, I don't
Thanks,
want
I'm all right.
it can't be A or D.
Also, I'm pretty
Alright.
sure. Oh no, I think that's us actually. I think Krasnodar have a 4G.
Oh yeah, you got Krasnodar because you're
Yeah.
they're already right.
It is gonna be group
Hey,
A. Whoa.
Thank God. Watch how we get like Borussia Mönchengladbach or something like that.
Bayern have
There
got.
we go.
I know. I would love Chelsea to get
One
them.
sec, guys. I've got some super chats here. For United should get Nuno Espirito Santos.
He plays one system. Why would you want him?
No.
Rashford, Martial, Sancho ready to kill that defense. You know, bro. You know,
Yeah,
bro.
No, it's
PSG strengthen defense though, no?
So
Right.
Club Brugge
Club
from
Brugge. I like-
Belgium.
you know what? Do you know what? I wish I was going to games. When I see some of these cities come out, I miss being.
I know that. I actually know that.
Yeah, Monster. I was gonna say Bruges.
I'm not gonna. No, don't tell the story on.
I won't,
online.
I won't.
Don't tell
I'll
the story
take
on-
Bruges. Bruges is a decent one. Belgium,
Hey,
not too
they've got
Belgium
Wait,
not
we
too
played
far,
them in
yeah,
Europa League,
as
didn't
well.
we?
they've got this one guy
as
Man
well.
U-
That's what you.
Oh, it could be Liverpool.
Guys,
Simon
guys.
Mignolet going back to Liverpool.
Guys, just one sec. It's coming out now. Man,
They got-
here we say what we're saying here. Show it
Yeah,
to the
really.
screen this time. Group.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Juve's group, Club Brugge. But the thing, what you want with your fourth team is you want a team that you know you're getting 6 points against. That's
Yeah.
what you need to give you not a proper base in the group. If it's like a real tricky one,
And you want to play them game 3 and game 4 back to back, home and away.
Yeah, just get the slapping done.
Istanbul.
That's a long travel. It's probably going to be Chelsea, and that's a long travel, man.
Yeah, it can only
They
be
got a decent squad.
it can be many of the clubs actually. It could be anyone. This.
Terry, how do you say the second name? Istanbul.
Başakşehir.
Don't ask me, bro.
What did Terry just say?
How did you, Terry? What pot were Dortmund in? Were they pot 2 or 3?
2.
No,
How did
That's
they finesse that group? Did you see their
What?
group?
Well, Lazio
Yeah.
and Zenit.
Right, here we
Yeah.
go. Being twisted up. Who are we gonna get
That's
here?
not easy for me.
Maluda doing the honors. I get a feeling it's gonna be us. You know,
It's Chelsea.
Yep.
It's
Hey,
Chelsea.
Man
It's
United
Chelsea.
have got that team.
Istanbul, Başakşehir.
Yo, Terry.
I wanted the Israeli team.
What?
But the travels,
Hungarian team.
the travels is long though. It's a long
Oh, they're
travel.
Hungarian.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Hungarian.
I wanted them, man. Just to
It's
say.
only about 4 hours. That ain't too bad. Next out is
Then.
Redens.
It could be Chelsea, you know.
No, our group is complete.
Eduard Mendy going back to his former
Oh, your
club.
group's not complete, bro. Your group E.
Yeah, we're
Are we
E.
group E?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
H.
No, Man United at H.
E. Imagine. Terry, do you want to swap? No.
Big man. No, I don't want to swap. I don't want to swap.
Oh, listen. We're in Group H. H is a United fan. H also knows Sancho. Sancho to United.
The signs.
Is there a H in Sancho's name? Oh, of course there is. He's definitely.
Yeah. See.
E, that's Chelsea.
Yep.
did we
Eduard
get?
Mendy going back
Who
to
was
his
that?
former club.
Ren.
Ooh, Camavinga. I ain't saying no more.
Hey,
Could be his
Camavinga.
audition. Could be his audition.
Chelsea's group is so big. If you don't come first in that group, it's failure.
Oh my god, what a joke of a group.
Don't try to put that on us.
Don't do that to us. We should be finishing second. All right, we've got
one of those teams.
Midtjylland.
Watch out,
Liverpool.
You should.
Liverpool will get them now. And it's going to be we group D, Midtjylland, easy for Liverpool.
1 hour flight journey.
Nah, I want you guys to get the furthest journey, fam. Just make it real uncomfortable, bro. Just be an inconvenience because we know you're winning your group. So,
yeah, probably. It's a shame.
It's just stereotypical, isn't it? Man United dominate the headlines in everything we do because we're the biggest club.
Yeah.
D, Liverpool.
of course, bro.
Wait, KJ, you're gonna say it's Judge. Is it Judge?
Judge.
Judge.
Yo,
Sorry, Judge.
Man said judge.
Ram,
Man said judge.
Ram.
That's
You
as bad
know
as-
that Judge
as bad as
is
your
reserved
Tupperware
for
thing.
Arsenal, bro.
You know about that story, Neeks, don't you?
So, say that again. What?
About Ram and Dutty Wine.
I feel like I was told this already, but I can't remember.
Basically, we asked him if he knows what a Dutty Wine is, and he said, "Yeah." And we said, "No, you don't." "Yeah, no, you don't." "Yeah, no, you don't." Of course, I do. I've had alcohol before, you know.
I thought it was a dirty wine.
That's a dirty one, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you know the irony in that? The irony in that is, why are you drinking dirty wine? Where have you heard of dirty wine, bruv? Like, who's that team? That Hungarian? I never even heard of them.
Yeah, the Hungarian dudes. Man City's group complete.
Yeah, it is.
They got Olympiacos.
Oh yeah. They've just got the easiest group in the world, isn't it?
Oh,
So,
imagine Messi's going off to Hungary.
Literally, that group is only there just for Ronaldo versus Messi.
That sounds like a 2 hour journey, though, no, from Spain.
Yeah, no, but it's just long, isn't it? You're going to Hungary.
Well, there we go. Let's just redo our predictions now, Pete. So, obviously, Group A has got Logan Moscow in. Group B has got Mönchengladbach. I didn't realize they were actually in that. Group C, we've got all the players down on that one. Group D, we have as well. E, complete. F, who was the final team in Group F? Was that Hungarian team?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, Group A, boys. Bayern, Ati, Salzburg, Lokomotiv. Do you see any of them going out? Did you see anybody other than who's finishing first and second? That's the easiest way to do it.
Bayern.
Athletic second.
No issue there. The next group's a little tougher, you know. Actually, a really tough group, Group B. So you've got Real Madrid, Shakhtar, Inter, Mönchengladbach.
Inter
Real Madrid. Inter Real Madrid.
No. Yeah, Inter Real Madrid. Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to go Real Madrid and Mönchengladbach.
No.
You just love being different, innit, babe? Right.
No,
It's the German team.
They've got Ram's favorite goalkeeper, Jan Sommer, in goal. They got Marcus Thuram, who I rate very highly. Like, they've got a couple players.
No, they've got a good coach as well. Marco Rose is a good coach.
Let's go to the next one. So Group C, Porto, City, Olympiacos, Marseille.
City, Porto.
City and Porto.
Group D, Liverpool, Ajax, Atalanta.
See, Marseille.
Liverpool and Atalanta.
Yeah, I agree.
Ajax and Atalanta. No, I'm joking.
You're funny, Dave. You're so funny. You know that.
Group E, Sevilla, Chelsea. I can't pronounce them. Rennes.
Chelsea, Sevilla.
Rennes and Sevilla.
Zenit, Dortmund, Lazio. Another team I can't pronounce.
Dortmund and
Lazio. Okay, yeah, cool. Sometimes those, like the good Russian sides can do all right, though, like with those away games. But yeah, I'll agree with you on that. Group G, Juve, Barca, Kiev, Club Brugge. Easy, right?
Yeah, Barca.
Juve's top in the group, I think.
And then the final group, Group H, PSG, Manchester United, RB Leipzig, and Istanbul. second half of the name I can't pronounce.
I'll go back.
PSG. PSG and I'm joking, it's Man United.
Yeah, PSG United.
PSG United.
There we go. We've got super chat here. Says Terry, you having a go at AFC fans for hyping up their team, and you're doing that in the very same. Okay, you're doing the same as every United fan. The amount of times you said we are back low. We're back though.
Well, you're technically back in the Champions League. So
The difference is I can handle. I made a big mistake last year and allow myself to get up and then get knocked down again, and it frustrated me. I can handle my emotions now, my bro. That's what I'm saying to you. Like, my expectations of where they are, if we don't achieve them, I'll still relax moving forward. But there we go. Listen, everybody that's tuned in this evening, thank you all very, very much. I don't know if we're doing a watch along for the Arsenal-Liverpool game. I've got a few bits of business out at home. I might be, but we're definitely going to be reacting live straight after the game. So make sure that you are tuning in. Until next time, everybody, take care of yourselves. Good night. God bless. Man United dominating the headlines again. Jadon Sancho's coming, and we'll see you soon.